Okay everyone, this is guywithcivilwarbeard, and this has been a bit of a hassle to record, and as you can see, this is a very different game from what I usually do. I don't really know if I do any particular game, but this is a demo on Steam, and it's actually quite enjoyable. It is a little heavy on story, and you'll notice a thing real quick. It's in Japanese. And you get used to it pretty fast, but it's still a little something. To my knowledge, this game was in Japan for a good little while, but it just recently came over to America, and I don't even think you can buy the game yet. I think it's still a pre-order / demo period. And I've only played this game for about half an hour, and out of that half hour, honestly there's not a lot of playing. This is a very heavy story written right now. And you don't even know who these characters are or what's going on. It gets explained after the first 10 minutes, I'd say. So, and there's Japanese. And you'll notice on the bottom right hand side it shows my FPS. This is just for, since I'm recording, I dropped my max frame rate down to 30 because I tried a previous recording and was an idiot and bought something that was way too expensive. But anyway, when I was doing that, and I had to restart, but what I noticed is that it couldn't run at 60 frames per second and have me record. When I record, it cuts it to about 30 anyway, so I thought I might as well have the game run at 30, and hopefully it won't affect the movement too awful much. I also went ahead and configured my gamepad, so it should work properly now. And sorry if this is going a bit fast for you, but it's quite. This is the third or fourth time I've seen it. Basically, we need to go talk to the merchant guild, and she tells us where the door is. I don't know why we wouldn't know where the door is, and apparently she wants to jump through the window. I don't know, the little bit I have played of this is that there is a good little bit of humor, and yes, this game is running thousands of times better than it was earlier. But no, when you regularly play this game, it will easily do 60 frames per second. And I probably should have explained that map. Oh, we'll be going back to it. So we got this old guy here. And we find out that Recettear, that's what I'm going to call her. And the loan shark. So apparently Tyr wants money or something. We don't know yet. And actually, I skipped the story, so I have no idea what's going on either. So yes, we're just more and more story that's really not important. This is quite wordy. Basically here at the Merchants Guild, what we do is we'll buy our goods, which we get for cheap, which we'll find out how you buy stuff from normal people later. And we're gonna get sorted apparently. Stocking up, so our funds are limited, so do not go completely overboard. I recommend purchasing no more than 10 items. You won't be able to buy 10 items. You're given 1,000 ticks. And you can talk to him, but I mean, it's a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. It's just so much better than trying to record at 60 frames per second. But I'm not going to do that. I'll read about it later probably, but I'm not going to waste your time. So last time my mistake was I bought this sword. I thought I remembered having more money. I would have liked to have had this sword for a display item, but it's a lot of money. So right now I'll buy one worn sword, which already knocks us quite low in money. And then I think I'll buy Tyr. Let's not get that yet. Let's get some clothes. They're cheap. Just cheap. laundry pole. That I found that kind of funny. Yeah, a lot of these weapons are really too much money for us to be a rusty dagger. I never really looked over all these, so... Let's see. Nah, we'll just get the souvenir charm. Not too awful much. I don't know how many items I've now bought. 175. Let's buy 2 hats. And we have 160 left. Did I buy any shields? No, but I don't have the money for shields right now anyway. Leather armor, don't have enough. Scrap plate, raincoat. No, why not? And so that's gonna be it. And you'll notice if you try to sell your items back, you're gonna get a shit for your sell price. This is not the way to sell stuff. So let's leave. He's gonna tell us some more stuff. That'd be all. Yep, it's perfect. Got it. We shall return when our stock runs low again. That's awkwardly translated. Yeah, and this startup gift is actually apparently really good. I don't really know. It's the same thing I got last time. So apparently it's not random at all. It would have been cool if it was random, but I mean that would be a lot more difficult. So I'll go and explain this this overworld, I guess you could call it. And I have no idea why I'm getting 11 frames per second. I have no idea why. But basically we can't go anywhere with the Merchant's Guild in our place yet, so we might as well stay. Just go to our place. Later on I'm sure we'll be able to go to other shops and stuff. God. What is up with my freaking frame rate? You know what, I'm just gonna record like the first 15 minutes of this, and I really didn't want to have to go and use a screen recorder for this. I really wanted to use Fraps, but you know, there's not much of a option here right now. And she breaks the 4th wall right now. Tier does. It's just the primary button. And she's gonna break it even more so. Basically, be careful you place stuff, or you place stuff's important, and it is. And to start off, why not we line up purchases for the others? Okay, magically, for whatever reason, just standing still, it can't do 30 frames per second, but it can do 30 frames more or less just fine right here. Anyway, let's put the scrap plate right here, and she's gonna come up and tell us that she needs to speak to us. And basically what she's going to tell us is that when you put things by the item, or items by the window, people can see it, and it's what draws people in, so we need to be careful what we put on there. It's basically like, it's first impressions of the shop before a person even comes in. So, they say it's important. And apparently she's an idiot, whatever. So we just gotta be mindful of what we put there. I'm gonna need to stop using my joystick or whatever it is. I'll put a wool hat there. Let's see here, I'm going to actually, I want to go right here. Let's put the worn sword right there. Put some clothes right there. And a wool hat. And I like putting the bread right here, and then souvenirs charm, and then right as the person walks in, I guess we have another wool hat, and more piece of clothes. So I guess I got one more item than I did last time. So now she's going to come and talk to us again. Alright, this will be it for displaying our wares. And we're already at 10 minutes. It's crazy. We haven't done anything yet. But yeah, I really hope there's a way to save. If there's not, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Because it's fun to play, but if I can't save, it's going to be annoying. I don't remember what she told me to say. Probably go over here. That's my bet. Okay. And here is where we'll learn how to haggle or try to sell stuff, basically. And since this is a Japanese translated game, just for giggles, just for shits and giggles, if you see a not translation error, but a typo somewhere, point it out, and just for fun, I can't do anything about it, it's a retail game, but, you know, I know of one place that seems odd, but overall I can read it, but, you know, I am dyslexic, so I do miss some minor misspellings and whatnot. And we're getting way too into how stores actually run. They try to make this game real realistic, and if you were really in the real world trying to make a store go off, yeah, this is how a store work out anyway. This is how you would do it, but it gets a little bit too... Oh, we're already at buying stuff. A little bit too realistic. Okay, so she wants to buy a sword, which we do not own. I don't know why she wants to buy that, but whatever. It's called the target window, and you'll see the base price, and basically that's what, I think it's what it's worth, or what you buy it for. And she's gonna break the fourth wall, and so I use button 3, which I need. Okay, that's my button 3. If you click that, a standard lightweight longsword, perfect for novices. Learning the art of swordplay gives the base price the number possessed. I own 0. It also gives some more information like the attack, or the effect on it, the base value, and some other random stuff. And then consult the custom.exe program included with Recettear if you wish to check or go after or alter your button configurations. Actually, when you run Steam, it will give you a weird window option to either run the game or to go over what you've bought, or play the game or edit your control. Wow, I'm really not thinking. And she's confused, and basically we have to decide what price we want to sell. That's right, we decide what something sells for. So, last time I was a little oh, that's right, it's kind of weird. The base price to default, and we change the price like so, using the up and down button. Usually, she'll mention this later, but usually she says most people sell it at 30% above base price, which would be roughly right there. So, last time I did this, I sold it for like, attempted to sell it for like 13 something, so let's go a little high. Let's go to 1,363, just for fun. And she'll give us a listing. That's very good. Yeah, it's very good. That is how you adjust your offer. It might be obvious if a customer is satisfied with your offer. It is able to be sold, and we get a bit of experience along with money. If it's too high, a customer might just walk out. It seems real prudish to me, but whatever. I guess it works. And basically, a customer may want a cheaper price, but might be willing to pay the price you originally offered, which is interesting. So yeah, don't make it like $4,000 for a $1,000 item. You're not gonna get anything. No one's gonna buy that thing. And I think that's what she's talking about, where you can. They might take it and give you a sale, even though they don't really want to pay that much for it. So I usually try to go a little high, about 33%. Higher than normal, and then go down from there. And haggling, you can't haggle very long at the very beginning because customers don't know us, don't have faith in the shop, so they're not going to just let us go around and do what we want. And guys, we're about at 15 minutes right now. So we're gonna stop right here, and that'll be it for right now. Guywithcivilwarbeard. Hopefully we'll get to doing some stuff later. Bye.